Hi, parents. It's Miss Elliott. I wanted to go over with you our new kind of behavior tracker for our classroom. Some of the students said that they wanted this to be able to show their parents the behavior. And I thought, if that's what they want, then that's what I'm going to give them. If you'll notice, it kind of looks similar to last year's behavior contract with the students, except I don't really like having clip charts up in my class. So my plan is that at the bottom, as you can see, there's a list of the IB attributes. And what we know is that these are the things that kind of help make well-rounded students. So as we are going along, if a student is not having integrity, then we will kind of mark in whatever day it is, say it's a Wednesday, this Wednesday, they will have a 3 here. So I'll have integrity. And then on the back, they will have a place to write a reflection on the choice that they made that showed that they weren't having integrity. Hopefully, that's all they'll need is 3 of these and no more. Kids are going to make mistakes, and I think that's super important for them to learn from. But I want to give you something so that you know what's going on in class and something that we can look at together. Homework, I've gotten a couple of questions, so I just wanted to go over it with you really quick. Hopefully, you found this to be a little bit easier. I did for Paige and I. Unfortunately, I had to sit and write it out for her, but I did make her spell everything for me, and she was not happy with me. But it was much easier for me as a parent than what I think the homework was that we were giving last year as third graders, for our third graders. So if you will, just as you see your kids working on their homework, please initial. The students write their number of stars that they think they're getting. So if they've read 101 to 120 minutes, then they write their stars here. And at the end, we kind of total it up. And this might be something that we might need to take out. We kind of wanted to give them an incentive. This is their choice. And they have to make some good choices in life. So down at the bottom, whatever they put into it is going to be what they get. Now, we are asking for text evidence for their reading because we know that when the students have to go and dig into the text, that they show a greater understanding. So if the students show some really good text evidence, then they can get 3 stars. If the text evidence is just so-so, then it's 2 stars. And if there's no text evidence, it's just 1 star. By the way, they have to complete 2 readers' response. That is just a requirement. As well as they have to read for 100 minutes. I personally don't care if it is 100 minutes all at one time. If they're that into a book, I'm so incredibly happy. If it's 20 minutes at a time, that works for me too. However best fits your family is what I want you to work on. The math, as you can see, also has, we will bring in some additional items, but right now it's just these 2 things. I was working on addition and subtraction with Paige and noticed that she was having problems with when the number is bigger on the bottom than it is on top. So I just wrote out more subtraction problems for her to work on. And that was my fact fluency with her. And I wrote that in there for the game and skill. Problem solving, I'm hoping that's pretty straightforward. What words for this part, what words in the problem are showing that it is addition? What words are showing that is subtraction? What words are showing that it's a double step problem? And then if they go through and solve, but we need to see the equation and we need to see some type of strategy for them solving it. So not just a mental computation, because unfortunately we can't see inside their brains, and we want to know what they're doing so that if they get an answer wrong, we can help them. So again, what you get into it is what you get. So down at the bottom, the grade will be according to what is there. This was my favorite part last week because Paige did the laundry and she cleaned up for her party. So that made me feel super happy. she didn't get to go to her soccer practice, obviously, because she broke her arm. So she had to end up doing some other things around the house, but that was okay because she had extra time. Our idea is not to make this any more complicated for you. We want this to be something that the students really internalize and work on for themselves. Hey, you know what? I need to try something new. I persevered. I worked really hard through something that was a challenge. So hopefully that will help. The reading log, this is where it should be listed. If you can write the book, not you, but if your child can write the name of the book and then how many pages they read, that would be great. If they can write whatever type of activity they're doing up here, that would be wonderful. So that kind of takes the guessing out of things. If they just want to circle one of them, what they're doing, responding back to, I'm fantastic with that. So again, 100 minutes and responding 2 times a week using one of the following strategies. And then your child should have in their blue folder this paper. And this is something that I pulled out with Paige because she wanted to make a connection, but she only wanted to just give me the connection. But I said, oh, hey, you have to give me something that is going back into the story in order for you to get your full credit. Because even though I found this and I've helped developed our homework, she still doesn't believe me, her mom. So please, please, please utilize this. If you don't see it, let me know because it should be on a bright yellow paper in their Thursday folder, which is now just staying in their backpacks. If you have any questions on your homework, please do not hesitate to let me know. If you think there's an improvement upon what we have here, we definitely want to hear from you. The research behind homework is kind of showing that for elementary school, there's the benefits don't outweigh, I don't want to say the harm because it's not doing a harm, but the benefits just aren't there. So middle school and high school, there are some benefits, but elementary school, there are not some. It's still part of our policy and at Chandler Oaks. So we are adhering to that, but we do want to make it something that is beneficial to you and to your child. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know so that I can help you. If you need assistance, I'll be more than happy. And I always tell the kids, you are their first teacher. So when you pull out the standard algorithm to do addition and subtraction, that is fantastic. You show them that way. When we start getting into multiplication, you're going to be going, what are they teaching my child? But I'm showing them multiple ways, and then whatever way that they feel comfortable is the way that I want them to approach. And it might just be the standard algorithm, and that is perfectly fine. Just giving them those options in their learning, I think, is super important. All right. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope that you found this successful and I didn't sound too crazy. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.